20-play drive?
Whew, man, that was a grind. It's fun listening to those guys and their energy, and awesome to see, you know, us come from behind and get the win, but just excited for the players right now. You know, in the rain, cold, coming up here, and just seeing them fight all the way through. And like they said, I mean, they didn't quit, and there was a lot of adversity. There was a lot of adversity through that whole thing, you know, and you never saw the guys get down. You never saw them hang their heads. It was always like, all right, what's next? Next play, here we go.
Coach, a 47-yard touchdown gets wiped off the board, right? What are you thinking in that moment, and how quickly do you have to just get it together and move on?
I'm really mad at that moment. Okay, but got to get to the next play. Got to figure out what you're doing on the next call, and you know, trying to see what the defense is doing, and so you can capitalize on that. You know, and the guys, there was a ton of effort plays. You know, broken tackles. I mean, we had that 4th and 1 that we barely got. You know, I mean, so there was just some big things there. You know, obviously Jaden ran his butt off, and you know, that one. You know, when he scored on that one, he was not open. You know, and he found a way to get in, and so it just. You know, the guys just, the heart, the effort was there.
You had no third down conversions for like
oh my God,
almost the whole game.
Tell me about it. Do you have any third down plays?
We can talk about that maybe later. and you had the 4th down stop that you had a person going for 3. What was it like just going through all of that and still battling the way you guys did?
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, they were doing a really good job on 3rd down. You know, we missed a few things here and there.
Coach Edwards?
You know, and so they just stayed with it. You know, I mean, they got a good defense. They do. You know, and they got a good speed rush crew, and they, you know, mix it up on 3rd downs and make it difficult for you. You know, and we missed a few throws too.
As much as they didn't want to be one-dimensional, it was obvious with the rain, with their defensive back play, that you really had to run the ball more than pass. I mean, was that really hard to kind of reconcile throughout the game?
You know, early on, when it wasn't raining as much, you're trying to mix it up and hopefully get Jaden in a little rhythm too, you know, and get into some of the passing game. But then as the game goes, you know, we had to play fast at times, but we also were able to run the ball and play fast. And so, yeah, the guys did a good job. Our O-line did a great job. And obviously those last few, you know, series, I mean, it was all runs, you know, just give it to the guys and let them go.
You ever had to do that before? Just chunk the pass game?
Not quite like that. Yeah, not quite like that.
How impressive were you of White's stamina? I mean, you just kept riding and riding him, and he just kept responding.
Exactly. That's what he's all about. Yeah, that's what makes him great. He wants to be in there. He doesn't want to come out. He wants the ball, and give it to him more.
Was it tough on that 3rd and 6, calling a run play?
Running it? Yeah. Well, I knew we were going to have 2 plays there anyway, you know, so you hope you can get it on that one. If not, you're in at least a better 4th down situation. And so, but yeah, the guys, they ended up getting it. And, you know, Jaden had a few QB draws that were real big too. That was, you know, a benefit. And yeah, just utilizing the athletes, you know, and Jaden did a great job.
You guys have been talking about responding to adversity all season. It's been kind of a theme. I mean, just seeing how the guys reacted, it seemed like a breakthrough. I mean, even though we're in week 10 or 11 or whatever, but I mean, did it feel like that you guys finally just pushed through that wall?
Yeah, it was nice to come from behind and actually finish a game, you know, and you know, the way it happened too in the rain and just all that stuff. It was a game I'll never forget for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Coach, thank you.
Yeah, thanks guys.